right, Ramblers, I outdid myself this time. Wait until you see this. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what he thinks about this one. Well, what do you think?
This, yeah, well, you did it again. You did it again because I am completely surprised about this RV spot. So I figured, yeah, we're going to the Oregon coast here, you know, it's because sometimes you're back about a quarter mile or whatever, but we're right here. We're right on the ocean. You know, you can look right.
Look at that view.
Right behind me. Yeah, it's raining. It's, you know, we got a little bit of foul weather, but that's fine. And look at the view. Look at the view. Steve, when we came in here, Steve helped us get set up and everything, and he said right now at this time of the year there is no sand on the beach, and so there's steps over here that are up, and then when the summertime rolls around, so does the sand. So right now it's a rocky coastline. It's going to be a little stormy. I'm looking forward to the waves.
You sometimes love it when there's a storm here, and we come here on purpose during the winter many times because we love watching the waves during a storm. Sea Perch RV Resort in Yachats, Oregon. We did it again. This view is incredible. This is a spot.
Good job, dear.
I know.
You did a wonderful job.
I know. Look at that. There we are right there. Look at that. There we are, and here we are. This is a hard spot to get. This spot is booked. Probably already booked all summer. I'll even ask just for the heck of it. But when I saw that it was available in end of March, beginning of April, I was like, I'm taking this spot. I don't care. We love a good storm. It's whale season. How did I get this? I have no idea. But if you really love this and you want something like this, you got to go 6 months, 9 months, 1 year in advance. I'll find out before we leave, but here we are, Sea Perch. It's going to be nice.
Okay, let's get set up.
All right.
Look at that.
In your spot?
You guys are all set up. Yeah. Whoa. Here, Ivy. Get back up. There you go. Good girl. You gonna sit? Go sit. Well, yeah, good girl.
Good job, Mickey. That's all right. Good girl. Stop.
Girl, Ivy.
As far as clubhouses go, this is an adorable outside area. Wow. It's very inviting. Makes you think there's something cool going on in there. We are going to do a separate video, as we always do, with a review of this RV resort. But I must say, I've never seen a clubhouse like that before. Holy cow. That was by far probably one of the best clubhouses I've seen at any resort. So if you want to see that, you got to go over to our review on Sea Perch RV Resort in Yachats, Oregon. Okay, Ramblers, it was time to go find some food. Just so you know, if you stay at Sea Perch, it is only a 10-minute drive to the middle of Yachats. Yachats is a very small town. We were excited. One of our favorite breweries that we've been to many times is here, and it's no longer
It's no longer here. It's gone. It's gone. Now it's Wildcraft, Cider, and Pantry. So let's see how wild it is.
We like ciders. You've been getting a lot of ciders lately. So we may very well be in heaven there.
Yeah, but very disappointing. Yeah.
But we looked up the restaurants and we were trying to figure out where to eat. And this Luna's Fish House, I believe I said that right, we'll have to take a look, has a pretty good rating. And you're on the coast. Fish and chips, chowder, that's what you usually do when you're on the coast, especially Oregon coast. So we're gonna check out this Luna's Fish House and see what it's like. And like I said, it's 10 minutes from Sea Perch. So let's go try it. Water, get ready now.
We'll make sure we hydrate. We're gonna have a good time.
Is basically clam chowder with shrimp. It's baked.
It's called slumgullion.
It's called slumgullion?
Yeah. They bake it with bay shrimp and the cheese, kind of served with a little garlic bread. Look at that. Slumgullion.
Look at all the cheese too.
fried halibut, deep fried halibut, and it is hot. The steamy goodness here. And they give you 6 pieces of halibut, and they're going to give you, look at this, for a dispenser of the tartar sauce. Your mouth is already watering, man.
We came here by default, and I will come here again.
Yeah, I think this is a must stop. Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
this
the
is
clam
definitely a must
chowder
stop.
was amazing. I've never had clam chowder with a bunch of cheese in it. The fish is caught here, fresh.
Yeah, fresh caught fish, not farm raised, not in those pits that you see in, you know, in the nether regions.
We will be back here. This is fantastic. So it is actually called Luna Sea Fish House.
Lunacy. It's absolute lunacy. It's so good. It's absolute lunacy.
No, the name is below here right now. Let's get going. We got to go check out the cider place. Here we go.
Look at this. So we couldn't decide which one to have, so we got all of them. That's how we roll. You know, you don't know which one. All of them. Which one would you like? Yes. I like them.
One of
Give
each.
them every one of them. Yeah.
One of every.
Talking to a young lady about the ciders. The ciders came in like 2 halves. The first half was like fermented with botanicals, you know, that were picked right out of the forest. So that's going to be a really interesting flavor, and it had like dandelion was in one of them. So we're going to try these out, and then the other side is more traditional ciders. So can't wait to dig in. Let's do it. So every one of the co-fermented ciders with the botanicals tastes like a saison or like a sour, just with the fermentation with the botanicals. Has this interesting funky taste I really love. I love saisons, I love sours, and I love these unique flavors, and they deliver.
Check. Goal achieved.
Yep, mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I am so full of fermented botanicals right now.
Feeling good? Feeling healthy.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think we will. I think this will come out all right in the end.
Don't miss this spot right here in Yachats. If you're going around exploring in Yachats, these small towns are amazing along the Oregon coast.
It stopped raining.
There is so much going on in every town along the Oregon coast. I can't tell you one town that we don't like stopping in. So just drive up that 101, stop in at all these towns, enjoy beers, ciders, go get some delicious seafood and food, and you explore the Oregon coast, because there's no disappointing stops here. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, this was a complete surprise.
Yeah,
right here.
It always is.
Yeah, a good surprise.
Just rambling around, just rambling around. In a world of adventure is where we'll be found. We're just rambling around.
So, $18 a person, $18 for adults, $17 for senior citizens. I think there's a military discount. You know, children, of course, are discounted even further. About 37 steps down, you're walking along the cliff to the elevator. The elevator takes you down 200 feet, right down to here. And it's creepy and cool all at the same time. You got these whales of the sea lions. That makes it like some kind of like nightmare fuel almost. You're thinking about like some kind of level of hell. What did I just enter? And it stinks probably like hell too. But it's cool to see all the sea lions, so many of them in one area. So it is worth the $18 to come down here just to see that. Before you purchase a ticket, make certain there are sea lions down here, because they will charge you full price, maybe a discounted by a couple bucks to go down here to the cave, which is all right, but it's not worth that without the sea lions.
And I'm much more simpler than Ron, but I gotta tell you, I think this is cool. We're down inside this huge cave, and I don't even know if any of our video is gonna help to show you, but it is a deep cave. I mean, I am so shocked. I don't know, some of the stuff you hear about, but we chose not to come in here last time because there was no sea lions, and I'm glad we didn't, because there are so many in there. She said there's 115 in there. I don't know how when they stood there and counted, but I was like, okay, so there are a lot in there. But the cave is really cool. Listening to these guys, watching them play, watching them swim, climb up these rocks, it's cool, and you can learn a lot too. I think it's very educational to bring the kids in here. There's a lot to look at.
You got the cave down below, and then further up the steps, you're going to have a view of the Cedar Head Lighthouse. So let's go take a look at that.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
This is a pretty good view. This is a good view. So that's okay. Included with your 18 bucks, you get a view of the Cider Head Lighthouse directly across. So real neat.
It's a little spendy, and it would be worth it if it was like how it was today. Today was peak with all the sea lions. But I'm really glad we did not pay for it when we were here with our friends in the fall, because they said there was no sea lions there. It's really quick. I mean, we spent, what, 15 minutes in there? We spent 15 minutes in there. So we kind of showed you. So it's your call. Now you know. 15 minutes.
Yeah, about $1 a minute.
About $1 a minute, yeah. So see if it's worth it.
Yeah, $1 a minute.
All right, did you have a good time?
Oh, we had a good time. Yeah, it was well worth the $1 a minute. The price tag, yeah, it was fun. It was, you know, it's worth a look once. I think it's probably good. I could come back maybe once every 20 years. I think it'd be fine. But this is going to be the furthest point south we're going to be going from Yachats. So on our return trip here, I think we're going to check out a few other locations.
Yeah, go check out the Hobbit Trail. It's not raining right now.
Yeah, a lot of places to see along the Oregon coast, along Highway 101, plenty of turnouts, and you want to take advantage of that. You know, when you're driving, take your time. You know, don't be rushed. You know, allow yourself plenty of time, pull over, take some photos, take some video. You know, enjoy the moment. All right, yeah, so our parking lot, now we have to cross the freeway. Yeah, actually it's a leisurely stroll, you know. I imagine this summertime we're gonna be running.
There's the parking lot, and we're going over to the Hobbit Trail.
Yeah, let's catch some hobbits.
So we're heading on the Hobbit Trail right now. We heard it's really simple and easy and just kind of fun. It's 1.5 miles long. So we thought we would go explore it. It sounded different. It was the one thing we hadn't had a chance to do in the several times we visited this area. It's only taken us 10 minutes to go down this trail.
It's gonna be 10 minutes down and then probably 20 minutes up.
Well,
yeah.
I love hearing the ocean throughout the whole walk down here. It is really nice. I think it's really easy for anybody to do this hike. We are about ready to go out into the beach area. I can hear the ocean, so I can't wait to see what this looks like. I understand why they're calling it the Hobbit Trail. We're gonna show you right now as you go through. All the little clams and stuff they put along the whole...
Yeah, the clamshells.
Yeah, that is so cute. And look, here we are. We come right out to the ocean. This is a lot like the one we loved doing at Forks. Was it called Second Beach?
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was called Second Beach.
Similar. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot like that. You come from the woods right out into the ocean, and those are two of my favorite things. So yeah. I love it when this is a cool little hike, and for a family, you know, if you have little kids and you don't want to do a big hike, but this is a beautiful beach. We get beach time, and it's nice out. We make it very simple for you to become a Rambler, and we put a nice little QR code. We put a little QR code usually somewhere right around here. Ron will put it up here for you. And you just grab your phone real quick and snap a shot of that and become a Rambler. It's free. It's free. It's free to be a Rambler. Keep rambling around with us.
We got a lot of rambling to do. We got a lot of Oregon coast going on, and can't wait to show it.
We're heading somewhere else after this. So I think we just now ended up doing about 3 or 4 Oregon coast videos in a row. We just really want to show you that if you're heading up 101, we're going to give you all the places. And then in another month or 2, we're going to show you some of the ones on Washington coast. So we're really going to cover a lot of areas around here for you to enjoy. For any cruisers following us, I think we might be doing a last minute cruise. We're deciding in the next couple days. I've been watching. I'm looking for cruise deals.
We might be heading up to Alaska, north to Alaska.
Yeah, says. That's the plan. I hope it happens. We're going to find out. We'll let you know. So you might want to just keep watching us because we're going to make it good.
It's going to be good. It's going to be so good. Yeah, let's just check this out for a second. I want to find out who Muriel is, because she must have been a heck of a woman to have a viewpoint like this named after her.
I want one.
Well, you better step up your game, then I'll get you one. So,
That is so sweet of him.
Oh yeah, so this has been around for a little while then.
Well, 39.
Yeah,
I mean,
1939, so.
90 years now, or 85?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I can't do the math right now. I'm just too much of last night is still today to do that much math.
So this says 90 up there, so Hobbit was 93.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, we still got sunshine.
Yeah, this is nice. Take advantage of while it lasts. At least all that rain over there is hopefully staying there.
We're going towards the rain, so we might only have a couple more miles.
Yeah, well, the wind's obviously blowing that way, so hopefully it'll be gone. Man, this is nice. What a beautiful day. You need to take advantage of all these little pit stops, all these little areas along the freeway, along 101. You know, like Muriel's back there. You know, there's not a lot of room, so if you have RVs, you know, you're not going to have a lot of parking, you know, for the, you know, big trailer or anything like that. Maybe just a small van, you know, when traveling. But, you know, just a nice leisurely drive along the coast here, along 101. You know, enjoyable, especially today. We're not looking for any high intensity, you know, vacationeering or anything like that. We want a nice mellow day. And these little turnouts are perfect just to chill out.
Ooh. All right, so here's the story. We couldn't drive past here without stopping in, so we had to do it. We were going to show you footage because we've been here before. Last year we were here with our friends, and we probably try to come here at least once every year or two. But as we were driving past it, we just said we have to stop in because there's so many waves out right now. It's so rainy. Feeling that, oh.
That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah.
We had a feeling that you would probably enjoy this more than the footage we have from before. So still go look at the Florence video, but.
Look at that. Yeah, see, I knew this was going to be a good call.
Yeah.
Stopping here. So there's two spots you can visit this place by parking. One's just right off the freeway of Highway 101, and it's free parking. And then for a fee at the visitor center, you can park, and it's a further walk. Honestly, it's about a half-mile walk from the visitor center to here, as opposed to the viewpoint along the Highway 101, where it's only like maybe probably a fifth or a sixth of a mile.
Where are you? Spouting Horn?
Spouting Horn. Spouting Horn, and then we got Thor's well right over there. The waves come in and out. The well fills up, overflows, and then it lowers. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to walk out there like we did before.
Very busy. Oh, it's pretty out. It's sunny. There we go. Oh, like we said, you never know with the Pacific Northwest what you're going to get. We were told 100% rain the whole time we're here, and we have been so lucky today. So if you've got a moment of sunshine, take every moment you can get. Well, let's see if they can get us in.
All right, I got my man purse, and I'll,
All right, let's see if they can still let us in because we're closing soon.
yeah.
Holy cow, that was just delivered.
This is a mountain of food. Look at that.
Oh my gosh,
that's a lot of halibut.
Huge.
Yes, we make sure you leave here full, if not slightly full.
Wow.
And if you need anything at all, I'm Carrie, and that's Diane. Just let us know.
Thank
All right,
you,
thanks,
Carrie.
Let's dissect this here. So there's bacon, roast beef, grilled onions, more hog. Then you get to the cow, and then you got your salad underneath that. And it has ketchup, barbecue sauce, Thousand Island dressing.
We are sharing. What's the verdict?
It was amazing.
How's that homemade bun, too?
Yeah, the bun soaks up all the drippings.
Wow.
It just holds. The bun is used just to hold it together, all the meat.
Yeah.
This is the messiest burger I ever eaten. This is great.
Fish and chips.
That's a heck of a portion.
I know.
Oh
Look at
man,
that.
steaming.
And then I love it when it's like thick white fish meat. Mm. Thank you.
So that's what the messiest burger looked like. The messiest burger, and that was good.
Yeah.
Bacon, roast beef. You had a, homemade bun was phenomenal.
Yeah, that bun was
That was
incredible.
a heck of a burger.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't want to compare it to McDonald's because that's not right. But
no, you
what
can't.
he did is they have the Thousand Island with the pickles and the onions. So,
Yeah,
I mean, it
the
just
lettuce,
had so much good flavor in it. It was like, oh my gosh, it was good. Blue Whale. LeRoy's Blue Whale. That is definitely a stop for having a nice meal at a restaurant. I would not miss this at all. All right, Ron, so there's the sign right there. They call Yachats Gem of the Oregon Coast.
Yes.
And the thing is how many thumbnails and videos have people made going, this is a gem of a city, this is a gem, this is the gem, a hidden gem of Utah, hidden gem, hidden gem. Yachats is literally known as the gem of the Oregon coast.
And I think I know why. And I'll show you why. I know exactly why it's the gem of the Oregon coast.
Yachats is spelled Y-A-C-H-A-T-S. And when our friends were here, Ron had to tell them how to pronounce it because they were saying Yachats, they weren't sure how to pronounce it. But Ron, how do you help me remember how to pronounce Yachats?
Yachats, because when you're hot, you're hot. And when you're not, you're not. You know, looking at it, it's Yachats. You know, you look at it just at a glance, oh, Yachats. Or it could be Yak Hats. I like Yak Hats better.
Yak Hats?
No, Yak Hats.
Yak Hats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My, what a lovely Yak Hat you have.
We're not trying to make fun of anybody's home.
No.
We love it.
But I do like Yak Hats is a great place to hang out, have a beer, see the Oregon coast.
Anyway, here we go. Ron's going to show us why this is the gem of the Oregon coast. Let's go.
It literally is the gem of the Oregon coast. Take a look at this here. These are massive. These are massive stones. I don't even know where they came out of, how they found them, how they're cutting them. It's pretty impressive. That's why Yachats is the gem of the Oregon coast.
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not.
All right, Ramblers, we're standing here at Yachats State Park. We decided to come check this out before we leave town. Ron put up the drone. How was that?
Well, it went well. I didn't bust it. So it was a success. It was an absolute success. I landed, I took off, then I landed and shot some things, and I can't wait to show you guys. We're here at the state park right now. It's a day use only, so you cannot use it as a campground, but you sure can enjoy it. You come by here for a picnic and just chill out here on the beach. It's a rocky coastline. It's not any sand. There's some sand in the bay.
Oh no, there's a bunch down there.
Yeah, there's some sand in the bay, but it's a rocky coastline here at the state park, and what a great way to spend the day. And then of course going inside Yachats.
Oh yeah, we had a great time in Yachats. So we are really happy. We didn't know this. We've been through here a dozen times, and we enjoyed a brewery that was here that is no longer here. But I didn't realize it is like a little foodie town, which most of the Oregon coastal towns do not skip them. Most of them have some of the best seafood. We had incredible seafood while we were here. We've been here through this area before. We do have a Florence video. It is our sand dune video. If you want to see more about this area, because some of our favorite hikes are within 5 to 15 minutes of this area. And Cape Perpetua is one of my favorite areas along the Oregon coast. It is just gorgeous. So go check that out. We appreciate you following us. We also stopped by one of the #1 places along the coast for tourists to stop in at, the Sea Lion Cave. So no sense to keep going on and on because we've already just showed it all to you. But thank you for joining us today. We had a great time. We are now just gonna hop in the rig. We're gonna gas it up, and we are only going another hour, and we're gonna go to another coastal town and take you along with us.
Subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay notified of the next video coming up, where we're rambling on to next. And it's gonna be another great location along the Oregon coast. We can't wait to get there and start rambling around. And we have a lot of surprises in store.
So thank you again for just rambling around.